Hey guys, I'm Deepthi and today's video is going to be on products that you guys suggested for me to try out. So some of these are new products and some of these are products that I already own. Now these are the products that were recommended to me on the post that I put up on YouTube, and also some of these were repeated products under most of my videos. When I ask you guys for product suggestions, a lot of these products were recommended under those videos, and that's how I picked these products up. And well, I must say I love how everything turned out to be. We talk about that towards the end of the video. Now you're going to be zoomed in up close to my eyes because I'm going to be starting off with my eye makeup. So let's get started with that. And to prime my eyelid, I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Medium Beige. This is a concealer of choice today, and so I'm going to be using this. For eyeshadow palette, a lot of you guys recommended that I use the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air eyeshadow palette. It seems to be a favorite eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be taking this shade as my transition shade. Next, I'm going to be taking this shade and applying it just sort of precisely, focusing towards the crease. These eyeshadows are blending pretty well, and they have pretty good pigmentation as well. I really like it. I have of course already tried this palette, and I don't really like the pigmentation of the shimmer shades in this. Just blending out the crease and making it a little bit lighter with that initial transition shade. I'm going to be taking this shade and just blending it out and making it a little more lighter because the crease is looking a little too dark. And taking this dark brown shade just for the outer corner. I'm not taking it into the crease, just in the outer corner. That's it. I don't usually like these kind of shades on me because as you guys can see, it sort of tends to look a little too muddy. What I am trying to be doing is, let me just take a little bit of this shade and I will try to blend it with the outer corner to make it look a little more purpley and nice. So for the inner part of the lid, I want to be taking this shade, and this is exactly what I meant when I said that it's not very pigmented. So I'm going to be wetting my brush and trying to use it again. So after wetting the brush, this is the pigmentation that I'm getting out of it. I feel like the look looks a little too monochromatic. Like there is no difference between the lid shade and the outer part and stuff like that, but that's no problem. I had anticipated such kind of a situation. So what I thought was to use this Wet n Wild Catsuit Liquid Eyeshadow. Been a while since I got this and I haven't actually implemented it in any look, so I thought I'll just use this today and see how I like it. Wow, that looks beautiful. And these things are so affordable, you guys. It's just for 250 rupees. What I like to do is, if like I don't like the application of it, I just try to tap it in with my fingers like this. Now once I'm done with the eyes, I want to move on to the eyebrows, and for that I have this LA Girl brow pomade. Now I don't know when this was recommended. I think it was recommended in one of my videos, not on the community post, but this is in the shade dark brown. I have pretty thick brows and it's not shaped evenly because I need to go and get it done, and your eyebrows are naturally thin. I think you'd be very happy with this product. It would fill it in perfectly, and also I think it will keep your eyebrow in place, like because it's a pomade. Wow, that was smooth and easy. Now let's move on to the face, and then I'll finish my lower lash line as per usual. So to moisturize my face, I recently got the Faceshop Mango Seed Face Butter, and this is what it looks like a luxe huge tub. And this one, you get 50 ml of product in this, and also it comes with a spatula so that you don't dip your finger in too much and then mess up the product. But on a daily basis, I really doubt if I would like use this. So I'm going to be taking a generous amount of this because my face is very dry. And by the way, this is not the first time I'm actually using this product. I've already been using this for almost a week or two now, along with the toner and even the makeup remover. And I must say that I feel like I made a good decision investing in this product because It's made a world of a difference to my skin texture and the overall look of my skin. I mean, if you look at it in this light, you'll be like, yeah, sure, it looks great. I do see a difference in this texture. Like I had a lot of texture and like new bumps, which everything is subsiding and looking really nice after using the toner and a few other skincare products that I've been using religiously. So for primer, a lot of you guys recommended that I try the Colorbar Perfect Match Primer. A lot of recommendations for this. I don't think there was any other primer recommendation other than this. So I'm going to be taking a generous amount of this and applying it all over my face. Now this is a very clear primer. I'm not sure if this primer is catered towards people with dry to normal skin. It is a little bit greasy and it does have that silicone feel to it. It doesn't make a big difference to the way it fills in my pores, like not like the Benefit Professional or anything of that sort. I think that this primer would work a lot better for people with oily skin. Now for foundation, I don't have anything new. I feel like that's a good thing because the primer is brand new to me. The foundation that was recommended a lot was this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. This happens to be a favorite among a lot of people. A lot of my subscribers recommended that I use this foundation in a video. So I'm going to be pouring this foundation out here. I feel like this foundation would have been a good match for my skin tone if it was having a lot more yellow tones to it. I feel like this foundation has strong pink tone to it. This shade in 310 Sun Beige, I feel like doesn't match me that well because of the strong pink tones to it. This is a really good foundation if you want to start off like buying some foundation, testing out something that is not too expensive. Now I saw on Nykaa that you can get this for $2.99 in the tube form. For me, I like to keep this at medium coverage and I would call this a medium coverage foundation. I wouldn't say that this is like a full coverage foundation or anything of that sort. And it's not completely matte. It's like has that demi matte finish. So if you are oily skin, I don't think this would suit you that well. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. So especially when I asked which concealer you guys like, a lot of you guys asked me to go with the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, which is also one of my favorite concealers. So I'm not mad about that at all. But before that, I'm just going to be color correcting with this LA Girl Pro Conceal Orange color corrector. Just a little bit because I don't want it to look a little too ashy or anything of that sort. And then taking this concealer. Now I hate the packaging of this concealer. I don't know why. It's so difficult to squeeze the product out, and especially after you've used it for a prolonged period of time. I really like the coverage of this, and I feel like the undertones in LA Girl is like really nice, unlike Maybelline. Now I'm not sure if I want to powder the rest of my face. I would probably like set like my smile lines and my forehead line, and for that the powder that was recommended the most was the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I have this in the shade Light Medium. It's very pigmented, so you need very light amounts of this. I don't like to go like the usual like Instagram videos that you see. Do not follow those things. You'll end up looking very cakey, and this powder is pretty pigmented and it does the job pretty well as well. So you don't have to go overboard with the product. Then I'm setting the lines on my forehead because there's like some kind of like weird thing happening on my forehead right now. Product is not sitting well on my forehead. I like to always take a little bit of powder and set the smile lines. It's okay, it's completely normal for everyone as humans to have these lines. You can't escape it. You can't Photoshop it in real life, can you? Now for blush, I'm going to be using this Lakme 925 Weightless Matte Mousse Lip and Cheek color in the shade Coffee Light. There was another blush recommended that is Mellow Wine from Wet n Wild, which I do have, but I want to try out how this works as a blush. Because you guys know my obsession with these kind of blush products more than powder blushes. Okay, that almost vanished into my skin, so I'm gonna apply a generous amount of this. I feel like it's a little too matte to be using as a cheek product, don't you think? And this shade is not ideal, I feel like, for blush. Alright, so I think that's pretty much the right amount of color. Now for highlighter, I asked, a lot of you guys suggested that I use Maybelline Molten Gold, Wet n Wild Precious Petals, but those products I have mentioned like almost 100 times on my channel and used it so many times. So I was looking for something a little bit new and something a little different. So one subscriber suggested that I use this Kiko Milano Radiant Touch Creamy Stick Highlighter. Now this one is in the shade 100 Radiant Touch. Now this is the particular shade that she asked me to use. So I really want to see if there's a highlighter that's very natural that I can use on a daily basis as well. So this is what it looks like. It's a normal stick highlighter. Now usually there are people who apply this like that on the skin, but I feel like it takes off the foundation, so I'm going to be applying it with a sponge. Wow, I like that. That's really natural. Thank you so much for recommending this. It is stealing my heart. I really like that. That looks like it's not doing anything because my skin is already a little bit shiny, but wow. So I'm going to be taking a little bit with my finger and just building it up for the lower lash line. Now I'm not going to be zooming this part in too much because I feel like lower lash line, it doesn't make a big difference as a tutorial. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking this shade, this orange shade. Just for the outer part, I'm going to be taking this shade and just mixing it with this shade as well. Now for kajal, a lot of you guys recommended that I try the Lakme Iconic Kajal in the shade brown, but that was out of stock on Nykaa and I didn't have the time to go out and buy it. I know you can get it easily anywhere. So I'm going to be using this LA Girl gel eyeliner in the shade brown. For mascara, I have this one. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. So I'm going to be curling my lashes first with my Vega eyelash curler. Okay, it does add a nice amount of length, like compared to this side. You see that? That's nice. And a little bit of volume as well. Now we're zoomed out again. Now I have to show you guys my lipstick. So this is the Lakme 925 Weightless Matte Mousse. This one is in the shade Coffee Light. This has been in the recommendations continuously, even in the comment section of my previous videos. A lot of people have been recommending that I try this one out. Especially this shade Coffee Light has been recommended for a really long time. This applicator is making it really easy to apply. What I feel like is the shade is really pretty. It's not like very pigmented, but it's not like patchy or too sheer on the lips. So it's like the perfect shade, especially for like want to wear it on a daily basis. I think it's a very nice lightweight formula. And to set my face, I got this one, which I'm super excited about. This is the Pac Microfinish Makeup Fixer. Now this is a 120 ml bottle and this one retails for 925 rupees. You don't get Pac products on sale, but I don't think it's completely bad. So I'm going to be trying this one out. I just hope it doesn't wreck my makeup. Oh my god, did you see the mist on that? That's the most finest mist I've ever seen. Wow, I love that. That's amazing, guys. It does have a slight fragrance to it, somewhat like a floral scent, but oh my god, I love that mist. No wonder you guys love all this. Like, I know my subscribers, oh my god, you guys have the most amazing recommendations ever. So I'm going to be wearing this makeup on my face for a while now, and just to test out how some of these new products are working on my skin, and I'll be back. This won't be like a super long check-in or anything of that sort because it's already pretty late in the evening. So I'll be back like in an hour or two because I've already used most of these products and I know how it works for my skin. It's just the primer and the setting spray and the lipstick and stuff like that that I'm testing out. So I'll be back in a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is the finished look. I love everything on my face today. So first and foremost, I need to give a big shout out to this giant tub of amazingness. This is the Faceshop Mango Seed Volume Butter for Face. This I feel like hydrated my skin for products to go on smoothly, and it hydrated my skin to a great extent, and I love how my base is looking. And then I tried out a primer. Now what I feel about this is that I feel this caters oily skin more than normal to dry skin, because On this part, my foundation is a mess. It's breaking apart, it's like patchy, but over here it did a decent job of filling in the pores. But if you have dry skin, it wouldn't hydrate your skin as much, so I would recommend that more so for people with like combination oily skin. The foundation, you guys know, it's been a favorite of mine. I do have foundations that I prefer over this, but this is amazing for the price, and you can get it for $2.99 right now in a tube. I don't know if the formula is the same, but it's a very good foundation. I like it. It's for normal to dry skin. I really like that. The Fit Me powder is amazing. It smoothens out, it sets everything in place, doesn't make my makeup move. I love that. And then my favorite happens to be the highlighter. I love it. Like, look at that glow. It's so natural, it's so beautiful. It's not emphasizing any texture on my skin. It's not glittery or very shimmery. It's just like a light sheen. I cannot see any visible shimmer particles, but I can still see that glow. It's like a glow from within. So I love this product, and this one was for 990 rupees or something like that. Now, as for this Lakme lip and cheek mousse, I like it more on my lips than on my cheek, but as a lipstick, it's amazing. It's so lightweight. I don't even feel like I have anything on my lips. It's not drying my lips out. It's such a beautiful shade. And as for the makeup fixer, I love this. It's amazing. It sets the makeup nicely. It removes all that excess powder from your face, so it's a very good mist, and you get a decent quantity for 925 rupees. 120 ml. That's nice. Now moving on to the eye products and eyebrow product. This LA Girl brow pomade, I love it. I feel like I picked out the right shade for me, and keeping my eyebrow hair in place is a big task because I have like pretty bushy eyebrows and it keeps moving around. You cannot tame it. It's very hard, and that's the reason most of the times my eyebrows look uneven. So if you have very sparse eyebrow hair, I think you'd really like it. If you want your eyebrow to look more defined and thick, and if you don't want to go ahead and set it again with some liquid, I think you would really like that. Now coming to the eyeshadow palette, I think you already know my opinion on this. It's a decent palette for the price. It's 499 rupees. You can get it on sale for 360. It's a decent palette, but the matte shades are pigmented. Shower shades, not so much. So that's the reason I topped it off with this liquid eyeshadow from Wet n Wild in the shade Shells and Whistles. I love this. It's adding that beautiful sheen to my eyes. It looks so nice. It's not glittery, so there's no glitter fallout on my face. It's just so beautiful. It amps up any makeup look. The original retail price is $4.99, but don't pay that much because I've seen it on sale on HOK makeup most time of the year, and it's for about 250 rupees. So why would you pay full price for that? The next one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. Oh my god. And by the way, I've picked this up in the waterproof variant. Like, what was I thinking? But anyways, it's making my lashes look so nice. Like, I was very tempted to wear false lashes in the beginning of this video, but after I applied this mascara, I'm like, no, I don't want to. I really like it. The LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, you know my thoughts on that. I've been talking about that for ages now, like almost 2 years. It's staying put underneath my eyes. It's giving me coverage, it's giving me everything I want. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see your recommendation in action. This is a very nice video for me because I didn't want to go ahead and keep buying more and more makeup. I also wanted to put some of my makeup to use again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. What other suggestions do you guys have? I know you have some amazing video ideas. You know what you want to see. I know that. I know you guys have some amazing video recommendations. Leave that in the comment section down below, and give me time to gather those products as well because I have to buy it if I don't have it. That's pretty much it. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.